you might make mistakes in college. You will actually, not even might, you will make mistakes. But at the end of the day, learn from those mistakes and continue to have fun. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is the first video for my college series. I'm really excited to start this and I really hope you guys like it. So let's jump right into it. So this first video is about tips for incoming freshmen. You know, this is the time where freshmen are really excited for college. People pretty much got accepted already. So I remember how it was when I was an incoming freshman. I'm just thinking about what's going on, what's gonna happen, all that. So my first tip of advice is reputation. Reputation, 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 reputation. Reputation is key. You know, you don't want to go to school and be known as, oh, that's Journey and all she do is party. Or that's Journey and she be doing this, that, the third, everything. Oh, that's so-and-so, she be up in everybody's face. You know, like, you don't want to be known as that. Of course, people are going to talk at the end of the day. They're going to say whatever they want to say, but you don't want to give people a reason to talk about you in a negative way. You know, like, when you get to college, you're working on yourself, you're building yourself, and you're going to school. You really have to kind of be on top of yourself, and it's okay. There's always slip-ups. People make mistakes. I make mistakes as a freshman, you know, that you don't want people to judge you for, but you have to remember reputation, especially if you do want to be involved. Just always remember, with everything that you do, people are watching. You might not think people are, but people are watching. Not that they're watching you like, oh, like you Beyonce or something, or Nicki Minaj, like, no, but no. But people are watching, and people might know of you before you even know of them. So remember in the back of your head, like, your reputation is big. Okay, so on to number 2, that's get involved however you can. So, you know, there's so many things to join. You can join different clubs. I know a lot of schools, you have to wait till you're a sophomore to join, but there are certain things that you can join as a freshman. You know, there's SGA. SGA is good. You can always join that. There's different clubs. Like, I think we have like a Detroit club, a Memphis club at TSU, you know, different things like that. You can always get involved in different ways, however you can. And you can wait till sophomore year and get involved. If you're not very involved, it's okay. But try to get out there and do different things. You don't want to just sit in your room all day. Like, that's not fun. And when I hear people that say, oh, you know, I don't like this school, like, it's boring, like, it ain't never nothing to do. Those be the same people that be up in their room all day. And it's like, get out. You don't need to be on social media talking to these people. You could be face-to-face talking with people. I understand, you know, a lot of people are introverts. I'm introverted myself, but I really had to force myself to get up and get out. You know, when I got to college, like, I don't want to sit in my room all the time. That's boring. Like, I wanted to go out. I wanted to meet new people, all of that. I was in the student center all the time, hanging out. We'll get to that. You need to still be in class, but yeah, definitely get out and get involved however you can. Right now, I'm a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, the Alpha Psi chapter. So I'm involved with that and some other things as well that I do on my own. But you know, it's different ways that you can get involved, get friends, and have fun, you know. So on to my third piece of advice is go to class. Your parents did not spend all this money that they spent for you to be in the student center, in the sub, or in your room all day. Like, you're at school for a reason. You need an education. You really do, especially Black people. Like, we really need to get our education to boss up. Like, go to school, go to class. And it's like you're wasting your parents' time. You're wasting a lot of people's time when you don't go to class. Like, I've seen so many people be in college and they skip class so much. It's no excuses. You need to be up in that class at that. You don't need to be walking up in the class late. You need to be, if your class is at 8 o'clock, you need to be up in there 10 minutes early. Like if you need some help with a scholarship, there's somewhere on campus where you can get help with a scholarship. All that type of stuff, you know, tutoring, there's tutoring there for a reason. Go to tutoring if you need help, if you're not understanding something. A lot of times, a lot of schools offer some type of online tutoring. Use that. I don't really use the online tutoring too much, but I was using the in-person tutoring at school before, and it definitely helped. So these things are here. You just have to take advantage of it, and you really have to be on the lookout of what's going on in your campus. It's a lot of things that are there that will help you out. That's what they're there for, to help you. Okay, on to number 6. Number 6 is make a schedule. Stay on top of your homework. Do not procrastinate, and read the syllabus. Do not procrastinate. Procrastination is annoying. I procrastinate still to this day, so I really need to follow my own rules. But procrastination is like, it don't get you nowhere at all. Like there's been so many times where I have something due and I'm just like, yeah, I know I got that due, but I don't want to do that. I really feel like doing something else, or I just don't feel like it. But from me to you, I don't want nobody else to do that, you know, even though I know I still do. I don't want nobody else to do that, you know. It's not a good thing. That's a really bad habit to break. I was breaking it at some point, but then it seems like it always starts to come back. But it's not helpful. Making a schedule, I use Google Calendar. I used to try to use agendas and actual stuff where I can write the stuff down. That does not help at all for me. I'm the type of person, I have a lot going on, and writing stuff down, I'm gonna write it down and then I don't go back to look at it. That's just me. I don't know how everybody else is, but that's me. Stay on top of your work. Again, that goes hand in hand with procrastination. Y'all get that already. Read the syllabus. The syllabus will have deadlines in it. It'll have everything in it. Email teachers' office hours. Go to teachers' office hours. That's another thing that you should be doing. But it has everything on it. When you get a syllabus, however it works for you, if you need to print all your syllabus, how does it work, bro? If you need to print all of them out, print them all out. Whatever you need to do to make sure that you have all that information, do that. If you know that you can save it on your laptop somewhere, save it and make sure you consistently refer back to it, so that way you know when stuff is due. Most of the time, teachers will tell you when stuff is due, but it's always good for you to make sure you stay on top of it as well, so that way they don't try to play you and throw something at you and now you're looking crazy. So number 7 is find your classes before the first day of school. So I know at Tennessee State, people will give tours probably like a couple days before school starts for the freshmen, so that way they know where their classes are. But definitely find your classes before the first day. You do not want to be, I mean, it's gonna happen, so I don't want to shame anybody, but you know, you don't want to be that person walking up in the class like 15 minutes late, like, ooh, I couldn't find the classroom. Like, it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. I mean, don't be embarrassed, but it's embarrassing. It's happened to me plenty of times. I really don't care no more, but still, you know, find your classes before, and it will be such a benefit for you. You know, definitely partner up with some people when you get to school and be like, hey girl, or hey, let's go find our classes together, whatever. So that way you can make sure you know exactly where it is, what building, where exactly it is, all of that. Okay, so number 8 is about friends. Make friends, but don't just make friends just to have friends. So I know people will be having group me's right now where y'all might think y'all are friends. I hate to say it, but y'all are probably not going to be friends when school starts. That just is what it is. Like, it just happens that way. It always happens that way. I personally, I don't like to talk to people and just give all my personal information to people, like about myself, if I don't know you. So I really didn't get too involved in those group me's before school, but I know a lot of people do, and a lot of people go into school thinking that those are going to be their best friends and stuff. Whole time, you only know this person through text. Like, y'all really don't know each other. Not trying to down y'all's new friendships, but definitely still be open to meeting new people. You might go into school with a clique and then whole time you don't even like her. Whole time you think she messy or you think he do too much. You know, all of that. Like, just go in with an open mindset. Don't be so stuck to who you know, only talk to during the summer or whatever, or in the group meets. Break it up, you know, get to know new people. Don't judge people. You know, you never know. You might meet somebody who's more like you and you didn't even talk to them until you got to school. All of that, but just be a little careful when you make these new friends, you know. Everybody isn't for you. Your friends freshman year might not and probably won't be your friends or your close friends, you know, the entire time during school. You're gonna make new friends and you'll probably make some new friends every year, and that's okay. People are still finding themselves. You might have a new group of friends. You might still have the same friends from freshman year, but make new groups of friends throughout your time there, and that's cool. But just definitely watch who you are befriending, but go out and make friends. That's a great way to go out with people, get to know more people. Sometimes you might meet a group and you don't really like them too much, but you met other people through them and now y'all are cool, you know. Stuff like that. Go out, meet new people, all that. Okay, number 9. So I have to tell myself this all the time. I don't follow it too much, but I'm really trying to, for real. But I really want incoming freshmen to know this, that every party does not have your name on it. And that's a big one. Every party does not have your name on it. If there's a party that you know of and you hear that it always gets shot up at, you don't need to be going. You know, if you hear every single week, oh, they be shooting at that club. Oh, but it be turned up. No. No, you don't need to be possibly losing your life because you want to go party. No. And I've done that. I've really done that freshman year, and I should have learned from it sooner. But yes, every party does not have your name on it. If you heard that certain people is finna be at the party and you know they are no good, don't go. And I say that from experience. I've been to plenty of parties where they start shooting. I've been trampled, I have scars. I went to a party on my birthday and they started shooting. I was so upset, like I was so sad. They started shooting. Next thing you know, I lost my heels. I'm crying outside the club. Like it's that serious. Like it's not funny, but clearly that party really didn't have my name on it. Sometimes you can't tell. Sometimes you can't tell, like you just go to a party thinking it's about to be fun and stuff happens. So, you know, sometimes things do happen, but definitely try to be aware of that. Try to really pay attention. You know, if it's a certain venue and you know people always get to fighting at that venue or something, y'all get the picture. You don't need to be there. And that's just a big fact. You know, too many people are dying nowadays from going to these college parties and people are shooting them up or people getting in fights, all that. And it's not worth it at all. It's not worth it. At the end of the day, like I said before, you're in college for school and that should be your main focus. Of course, you're gonna go out, you're gonna have fun, you're gonna party. Everybody does that. But just remember that every party isn't for you. So for number 10, okay, number 10, have fun and be you. So I can't stress that enough. You might make mistakes in college. You will actually, not even might, you will make mistakes. But at the end of the day, learn from those mistakes and continue to have fun. We are there for school, but you're not gonna stress yourself out about just school. Go out, have fun, do fun things, get to experience the city that you might be in for the first time. There's so many things to do and you can have a lot of fun in school. So just definitely have fun, but remember to be you at the end of the day. If people are realizing that you're not being you, they will call you out with the quickness. So don't do that. Like I've had so much fun. I'm going to my senior year now, and I've had so much fun in college. Like now I get why people graduate and they want to stick around. Like I don't want to stick around, but I've had so much fun here in college, and yeah, like I've made mistakes, but at the end of the day, you learn from those mistakes and you keep it pushing, and you know what to do from there on out, and you mature a lot as well. So you'll get to learn more of yourself, who you are, and take advantage of that, and just continue to have fun. So that concludes my video. So I hope you guys really liked this first episode of my college series. I have plenty more to come. I'm really excited about that, and I hope you guys continue to stay tuned. Thank you. Psych. I know. Okay, boom.